Hello and welcome back to KNF Design. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I try to bring a wide variety of different craft projects to you. If you ever have a craft project you would like me to show you how to make or just want to see me try to make it, let me know down below and I'll try my best to bring that to you. If you like today's craft project, make sure to hit those thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me and it helps bring my crafting videos to more crafters like you. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you don't miss out on any of our crafting fun. So with that, let's get crafting. When you upload my file, it'll look something like this. There's actually two different versions. This first version here, if you remove the pink, you will see the blue underneath. I also have the fonts that I used, so if you want to put the name on the sleeve like I'm going to do with that hood, then I used the font called Buttermilk. If you need help identifying fonts or downloading different fonts, I will link that video down below. If I remember, if not, just remind me and I'll do that. The second file is this one here. I already set it up for my shirt that I'm going to be making. And when you move the pink, it's cut out. So I did two different ones. This one's just called Cut Out. But I did two different ones depending how you would like to do it. Typically when doing HTV, it's good to get the entire vinyl directly onto the fabric. So like this, sometimes like the shirt I did last week, there's a lot of little details, you don't want to mess with that, and it's easier to do it this way. So you can do it that way or this way for just regular HTV. This way would be better for us today because I'm going to be doing a puffy vinyl, and so you don't want anything going on top of that puff or to press your puff vinyl twice, otherwise it'll lose some of that height that it gets. And if you're doing any type of infusible inks, then you also will need to do this cutout version. So I went ahead and gave you a few generic names that you might want to use. You can take pieces off, and like I am adding my niece's name, Sylvia. This is going to be a gift to my mom, and she decided she likes bunnies. She wants to be called Glamour Bunny. So that's why it says bunny. A little different, but that's what she decided. So that's why I have that one. So I don't need those anymore, so I'm just going to delete them. You can also hide them off to the side. For my sleeve, I am going to do it about 2 inches wide. And you can always align things too, just to make sure that they're aligned. It won't matter because they'll cut with different vinyl. And then for this section here, I am making it, usually this is a medium-sized sweatshirt. Typically you do about 9.5 wide. But since it's a pretty simple design, I went ahead and did 10 inches wide. So that's just the measurement I'm going to be using. For cutting all of this, it is HTV, so you will want to mirror everything and do that carrier sheet, which is typically the shiny side. You will want to put that down. So I went ahead and weeded out all of my pieces. The fun font here is a scissor, not a Cricut brand. So they do their HTV a little different. I did not mirror it. And you kind of transfer it like you do normal vinyl onto a carrier sheet. So I wasn't a fan of that. I mean, that's why I like doing HTV. You don't have to transfer it, but I got it for free. I liked the pattern and I wanted to use it up. So that's that one. But my Puffy one is just like regular HTV. So that was all the same there. So that was kind of nice if you like that. Make sure you go down below for where I got my Puffy vinyl. So for the Puffy vinyl, you want to make sure your shirt is very dry. So I'm going to preheat my shirt. Regular vinyl is set to 315. So I'm just going to use that 315 to preheat my shirt. And I'm going to do it for 30 seconds to make sure my shirt has all moisture out of it. That's very important for the Puffy. You don't want any moisture in it. Then we are going to do the regular vinyl. My thing just heated up for us. We're going to do our regular vinyl pieces first, 315 for 30 seconds, just like you normally would. Then for the Puffy, you want to make sure you have a very sturdy, strong surface. So I'm actually not going to use my pressing mat, but I'm going to try to find a piece of wood to press on. So it's a really sturdy surface. That hard surface really helps it puff more and as much pressure as you can put on it. I actually like doing those clamshell heat presses versus my easy press, just to really make sure you get that pressure to puff it. And you only need to do the Puffy for 305 Fahrenheit for 10 seconds. These numbers will be available in my website. I have a little write-up for that, so you don't have to write it down or memorize it all. And that'll be found in the link down below. So I'm going to go get my shirt lined up here, and we'll do this stuff first, and then we'll do the pieces for the sleeve. I do have my pressing pad just for the preheating, as well as for the regular HTV. I did show you how to make these little charts to help with your measurement, to line up where your center is, as well as how far down to put your design, and I'll try to remember to link that down below. Again, if I don't, just let me know and I will get that to you. So we want, first is going to be this. We want to leave a little space to make sure we have our outline. Vinyl, sometimes I like to put a Teflon sheet just to kind of protect things, just in case there's a piece of vinyl showing that wasn't covered, things like that. So this is a cold peel, so we're going to let it cool down and then we will peel it off. It's now pretty cool to the touch, so let's see how it transferred. Alright, beautiful. I'm going to remove my cushion here because that'll absorb some of our pressure. And I have a piece of wood I'm going to slip underneath. I'm gonna actually stand up so I can get all of my weight on that. And I have lowered my temperature to that 305. So sometimes the vinyl will shrink on you a little bit. That's why it's not 100% lining up, but also with the puffy, that'll help kind of cover some of that up there. All right. So this is all covered, but we also still want to cover this. So we'll just put that back over. Like that. And now we're going to stand and put all the pressure. Temperature is at 305, and we're just going to do 10 seconds. And then this is a hot peel, so peel it off right away, and it'll start to puff. Now for the sleeve, I just flattened it out here. And once again, we will preheat it for 30 seconds. And then you can add names up the sleeves as needed. So now we have a cute little sweatshirt for my mom as her Christmas gift. So we've seen my dad with those slate coasters, and now my mom with this sweater. And I'll probably throw in some other stuff as well. But I think this was a lot of fun, just something kind of cute to do. It's fun with the extra puff vinyl, but you don't have to do the puff vinyl if you don't want to. But I hope you had fun making this fun craft with me. And don't forget, you can find those designs down below as well. I look forward to crafting with you next week. So bye for now.